Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RR19 Grand Final between Quatilyti and Frote. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you. We got a big match on our hands. Joining me to talk about it right now are Yanini and Cabin.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
everyone.
The excitement is palpable. We got a big one here.
Definitely.
So yeah, Quat and Frote matching up here. Very different stories for these two. Obviously, Frote a multi-time world champion. Quat in their first RR final. Both getting here though in ways that were shaky at times, but they've really locked in towards the end of the tournament. You'd say.
We can indeed say, uh, Brody, of course, making it to a final and a top three position for that matter for the first time in, I would like to
I think
say,
it's about 5 years. It's since RR6.
and a third place finish in Roulette Rivals 15.
Yeah, so the closest they had come was that tournament. But yeah, since they've made it to a final, 5 years. That's one of the big storylines in this match for sure. Frote making a really impressive run, almost maybe even half a decade in between these two final runs. As I think we could take a look, guys, at the run that they have both made as I pull that up real quick. And we have got right here, we have got Frote's road to the final. Um, there we go. And as we said earlier, it was kind of a sketchy one to start. They beat Virtual Dream 6-4 here in the Swiss round one, but after that, in their next three rounds, a loss to Komboychuk, a loss to Skyler. But since then, it's really been a case of them locking in and taking some impressive wins.
I mean, that is for sure. Like, it's right. I mean, both started out kind of shaky. Cody especially, as I was shown here. But I mean, those were also close matches, to be fair.
Yeah,
But still, you wouldn't expect it. But I think people like players like Frody, I also sometimes need time to warm up. He's been a bit absent from the community for like the past few months, and I think he's gotten back into Roulette very recently. So it makes sense that he had to like warm up his matches a bit. And I mean, as you said, like he had some good placements recently as well. And of course, his prime was in the very beginnings of Roulette, but still like fifth at the last year's RWC, of course, is very good. So he's definitely like been finding his form, but to get to a final again is really impressive. So I mean, that's no small feat at all. And of course, Fertility has been like, I mean, it's not even a new player anymore. He's been here like, I mean, you have to keep in mind this is now the seventh year of Roulette Rivals. So even players who like joined in the second, third year are so long veterans at this point. And he also has so much experience. He's always been a top finisher. Like you can look at his tournament finishes here, and he's always been at the top.
R
Like
ninth in his first R, or sorry, fifth in
yeah,
his
fifth
first
in his
RR.
first, yeah. So always top 10 basically, besides one time, and fifth and ninth every time. So really consistent, but never made that breakthrough to the very top echelons. And now he's finally in the final in a tournament that was really shaped by upsets.
Yeah, that was really the storyline this tournament. I mean, even once we got to the bracket, you framed this well, Yanni, and I think really kind of the story of this match. The 14th and 15th seeds, I believe you said, in the knockout stages,
Yeah,
making the
exactly.
finals. So yeah, two players who had two losses in Swiss. Were probably even admittedly to them not playing the best they played this tournament, but who really stepped it up in the big matches and have been taking the tags of a lot of really strong players en route to this final. As we see Quat a lot of map wins here, very few map losses, just dropping in their last 5 matches 2 to Joker and 1 to Omni on Dubai. So, yeah, both players in really, really good form at the moment, you'd have to say.
Absolutely, and I think like, you know, they went in as like as I said, 14th and 15th seed, but still then they beat like suddenly in the KO stage super strong opponents. But of course, that is what can happen in a single elimination tournament, because you can have a good day, your opponent can have a bad day, and suddenly, suddenly you like, win a match, and if you win 3 matches, you are here, which is very impressive still. Because like, I mean, Pijero sweeps quatilyti sweep Pijero, who was the first seed, went the Swiss stage undefeated. Played a lot of high caliber players, so just in for fun, and won against them. So, like, he had a really good tournament, and then quatilyti just swept him. And then, of course, like, had a good pass to the final. Frote7 swept the other, like, another big favorite of this tournament, in for fun, in his first round as well. And not swept, sorry, but he won against another big favorite. And then, interestingly enough, I just noticed this both played a fellow countryman in in the KO stage. Frote7 knocked out Kenny and Quadi knocked out Omni, but
Yeah,
friendly fire to get here.
Dutch and Russian derbies leading into this match. And yeah, both players in very different positions, you'd say, in the long-term narrative department. But within this tournament, they've had some similar paths. I did get to speak with both of them and ask them some questions ahead of the match. So here's what they had to tell me. The first thing I asked them was, I said, I talked to Frote and I said, did you expect to make it back to the final? And how has the competition changed since you last made it in RR6? Frote told me, no, I did not. I'm too inconsistent for reaching this far usually. RR6 was almost 5 years ago. The average skill level is way higher, so many new strats have been found since, and the map records are incomparable. It's simply way more competitive with a lot more heavy hitters. And yeah, I think while Frote's been someone who has been very competitive recently, for to do it with that big of a gap, I could certainly see why they were surprised. On the other end, I talked to Quat, and I said, congrats on making your first RR final. Do you think there was any change in your playstyle or mindset that brought on this result? He said, I think I've always tried to combine fast strats and consistency in my playstyles over the tourneys, especially this tourney. After my second loss in Swiss, I made myself clear that I'm not going to get anywhere in the long run, and you might see it, especially in the last rounds of the KO stage. I just tried to be semi-fast and don't even think about ripping. The stakes are so high, so you can't afford to go for improv. It's also my mental. I just don't think my opponent is really going to outplay me, even if I'm doing weird stuff. So I just focus on my game and try to just do whatever it takes to play my best. So yeah, Quat really saying a lot
that's
about
really
the playstyle
sound.
there.
That's a really sound response. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of introspection from them there. After this, I asked them about their matchup history. Frote is 3-0 versus Quat. I asked him if he thought that matchup history held any bearing here. He said, I played him in round 3 of this tournament, but I don't really think it matters that much other than building a fun rivalry over time. Everything in this tourney has been so close. The differences between players in the KO stage was quite small. It's just form of the day for the most part. On the other side, Quat, having been at 0-3 against Frote, said it might be a factor, but I think it doesn't really matter. We've played a bunch of non-official matches, and results are 50-50, and 2 of those losses were when I just started playing Roulette. But I'm really hyped to face basically the creator of Roulette in the final, and we have this friendly relationship over the years that I've been in this community. Frote's a great guy, and I'm really hyped to play him for the title. So Quat getting very warm and fuzzy about Frote. A lot of respect. I think both players realize that 3-0 might not be representative of how competitive this matchup is.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, as he said himself, right? Like the first 2 matches don't really count towards that. Like, it's unrepresentative of all of how the skill level is today, and then one match can go either way. I mean, it was even this tournament, so. And now the cards are completely, shuffled again. So it's in my mind, like you might like have a mentality issue with it if you like lose 3 times. But as Quadi said, he doesn't think it really matters. So I think it's all new. It's all back to default. So I'll just have a get go match right from the start.
Yeah, I agree. So, and then I asked him, how do we feel about the maps we have? What do you think about the pick ban? Frote said, shame to see Sappy ban, but other than that, I'm happy with the pool. I think we picked maps worthy of a final. Mumbai was chosen due to our history. We've played it to it a few times, and we're both awful, but it's hilarious. The rest of the maps are just ones we feel comfortable on. Quat, very much feeling the same. Maps couldn't be better. We're both big 5 enjoyers, and we got 4 of them that really sparks joy into my heart. Usually you have to play the worst of maps in such big stakes because the opponent tries to pick your worst maps. It also speaks of respect that we basically picked maps that both enjoy. I'm really looking forward to it and happy for either outcome, but of course winning the whole thing would be nice. I believe you, Quat. So yeah, both players very, very excited about the maps we've got coming up. And the first one of those is Chong, coming up in about 3:30.
Quality stream up and running. We'll get Frote's up in a moment, I hope.
Yeah, still just refreshing, still not up there.
Just to the link, you might have to overlay that. The because Frody's on YouTube that sometimes cause problems.
Okay.
Might have to but
throwing that in now.
Perfect. Yeah, I should be able to, we should be good to go in a few seconds. I think it definitely speaks of a great respect towards each other, and I think it's really fun that they also commented on maps that they maybe both like or both dislike and still play in this final. So I think, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm not sure. How do you guys think? Like, who you guys see as favorites?
Don't dare say that.
I'm interested in your opinions.
I think if I had to make a prediction, I think it's going to be very close. I want to say 10-6 either way. I think with the matches we have here, I'm going to say 10-6 Quat, but I genuinely could see it going either way.
Okay, what do you think?
Nah, I'm just gonna skip this question and mention a different thing. That being that this could potentially be the first title that Russia wins if Quality takes on the match. And if Frote wins, this would be Frote's 5th win and a 6th title for the Netherlands.
I mean, that would be insane, to be fair. Yeah, I mean...
Two big narratives there, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, storyline kind of writes itself, right? Quaddy, has probably helped build up this big Russian community that has entered Roulette Rivals over the last few years, and I think it's really rewarding for them to finally, get their first title. And I think it's with Omni also reaching the semifinals. I think it's indicative of future things to come. But also, Frote, as representative of the old guard, hasn't won a title in 4.5 years, so that would be also really interesting. But yeah, I mean, match starting really soon. I'm gonna head off, let you guys cast this match. I'm gonna be the admin. And just last thing I want to say, to answer my own question, I think it is pretty much 50-50. I think we're gonna see a very close final. If I had to give it to someone, the edge, I'd probably give it to Frote, just because the experience he has in playing these big stakes matches. But gameplay-wise, I generally think it's 50-50. So I think we're going to have a great match.
Yeah, I think we could have a good one in store. And thank you for joining us for the pre-match, Jan. Enjoy adminning this big final.
Have fun, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, see you.
So yeah, Cab, we are now just 30 seconds away from starting this final. 1st to 10, we have Chong first on the agenda. Historically, Quat 11-7, 255 PB. Frote 18-17 with a 346 PB. So Quat certainly with a little bit of an edge there historically, but we will see in this match. Cab, you want to take this one?
I will gladly read it out. And the spin is Hush with a scrap sword as facility security, no target pacification, and Imogen Royce with a shotgun as the board member. Here we go.
So both players gonna be working to get that shotgun in quickly. Quat, let me see.
Quat is scarily still right now as Frote is loading in.
Yeah.
Oh, quality stream is paused.
There we go.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, quality's in game.
So Quat 3 seconds ahead. In game time, both players bringing along this briefcase to get their shotgun where it needs to be. Different pathing already. Quat going to get the droning done from the street. We are sort of in more advanced Sean King strats than I'm aware of already, though. Body shotting homeless people, going upstairs. Just a lot of shooting. I don't think Quat's hit their target yet. And this is going to be an early reset.
That is a restart. That's a restart. Running out of bullets in the mag. Couldn't quite hit the drones on the first run. As Frote, disguised as facility security, is walking along the overpass towards Hush's quarters, but not before shooting out the evidence.
Yeah, and it's going to be a 45-second head start for them here. Quad is going to need to cook up something a little faster than what Frote is, unless we see a Frote reset. Quad going for the same strategy again, trusting their idea.
Oh.
But not anymore. Knocking
we'll
out a couple shots.
Eliminate Hush in this isolated office area. Only Imogen Royce remaining now as he knocks out this researcher in the relaxation room.
Yeah, so Frote with 1 kill down, going to be heading over to Imogen. Meanwhile, Quad went to go do their same strat and still could not pull it off. I think they're moving to secondary plans now. But yeah, this first map certainly not going to plan.
That's his tradition with Roulette, I would say.
Yes, we have all been there, of course. But Frote going for something, how would I phrase it? Maybe a bit more traditional in terms of Chong Roulette. And now just gonna head down here for this facility, this ladder right here. Still got their shotgun ready for Imogen. They just need to become a board member.
Become the board member of the ICA, the International Contract Agency, as quality. Yes, you go ahead.
No. You were saying actually important things. Yeah, as Quat scrambling across the rooftop here, they are gonna get Hush. So that is 1 kill. It's a quick kill, but about 40 seconds behind IGT as Frote is just about to go get this board member disguise. And I apologize if you guys can hear that, but for some reason, there are people mowing my lawn at the moment. So hopefully, it's a very small front lawn. Hopefully they're gone soon if y'all can hear that. Yeah, and Frote just working to get this disguise.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Quat's kill on Hush was really, really fast.
Yeah.
And Frote having some troubles getting the board member. This might be an opportunity for Quat to catch up. We'll just have to wait and see here.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a hiccup for Frote. I think they've still got time to tap this one in if they don't run into any issues. But some trouble with the keypad, but then somebody opens it for them. So, but they're spotted.
It's not. Oh my goodness!
Oh no! So Quat back on top here with a huge lead, and on this second try, they've looked much more comfortable. They're gonna wait for the cook to let them in now too. Get that knockout, and now they are safe to trespass.
Yep, doors closed. No one else goes through these containers. It should be okay to just leave her there. But just leaving a briefcase there, just to be sure,
Just
makes
in
sense.
case.
And now here we are by the stairs, by this little area here in the IT facility. Quality's gonna walk up where Imogen is on her iPad, and no, that's
Oh
orange. That's
my
orange. That's orange.
goodness.
That's orange.
Oh no.
Knocks out Imogen's bodyguard on the stairs, and it's orange.
I fear these players could be in the position to tilt early. Some very frustrating resets deep in this spin. Neither player will know, and we're actually pretty close to the original gap once again. So we've kind of just reset here where we were to start. Frote knocking out this kill. Gonna have a bit of a trek if they're trying to do the same thing as last time.
Oh, what was it that Yanni said earlier? The deck has been shuffled.
I would say that's accurate at this point in this map. A little over 6 minutes in, both players fresh into new tries. Some very deep resets for both of them. And at this point, it's just going to be about who can get that out of their mind quick enough and just steer this one home to get a 2-0 lead.
We'll see Quat knock out the facility security, get to the skies. Should be getting the scrap sword now in just a moment, and we can get a replay of the fast hush kill in just a moment, with Frote heading towards the board member as we speak.
Yeah, and Quat moving up to go get this kill as we speak. Frote moving down to go set theirs up, knocking out that worker early this time, taking a different path around.
Very understandably so, considering the previous rip.
Yeah, definitely trying to avoid the same thing happening as last time, while Quat gets kill number 1.
And having vaulted over to the overpass, picking up his stash, a calmer, it would seem, and now going down the ladder towards the board member.
So, the timing is going to be interesting. It does feel still like a slight lead for Frote. I think Quat strat slightly faster, but don't know if it'll be enough to erase the gap here if Frote can keep things a little neater than it were last time around this board member, and he has gotten him on the lure the first time around.
Just a matter of time now. Bodily trying his best to close in. Does a calmer shot on this cook lady.
Yeah.
And shotguns open the doors to the kitchen.
Yeah, so just a hair behind. It is a 30-ish, probably second gap in Frote's favor at the moment. But a lot of
Imogen
is going to depend on Imogen, where she's at, how easy it is to take her out if you can just tap this one in. Frote's got him on the stairs, does the throw knockout to avoid going orange, though, and gets the kill. I don't think there's anything that should be able to reset them. I think they should be on their way out.
Yeah, no, this is a solid Frote lead.
Oh, and I say that!
Wait,
say
what?
That, and then they reset.
Wait, what? What? Wait. Was that the cook that Frote knocked out?
But didn't they box them? I thought they boxed the cook they knocked out.
I thought they
because they dragged them. They dragged them over. Did they not put them in the trash can when they dragged them over? I just looked over to Quat's screen.
Oh my god!
Because they
Caster's fault.
Yeah.
Caster's curse.
And wow, let's see if Quat can get out. They do. Wow. And their body is also found, but they use the calmer. It's found right around that same time, but the fact that they use the calmer mean they didn't have to box. And they escape. Green guns, 5 stars, and a 2-0 lead in this final for Quat.
Tour guide lady goes through containers. That was a proxied male cook Frote KO there. from Boychuk in the chat.
From old Boychuk, clearing it up. We're getting some Rons in chat from the Russians. The first points a Russian player has ever scored in a grand final. As you said earlier, Russia trying to take its first RR final, and the support is abundant in the chat.
Heck yeah, you'll love to see it.
Yeah, now we're moving to Berlin. One of the big five, which of course both of these two said they loved heading in. Very happy with the map pool we have on hand. Record-wise, 12, 11, and 1 for Quat, with a 4:37 PB, just 12 seconds off that world record by Nez. Frote with a little bit better of a record, but not quite as fast of a PB. 5:21, nothing to shake your head at, though, and a lot of the time, obviously, just depends on what you are getting in that spin. So much variance that you can get on a Berlin spin. But yeah, solid record for Quat. Great PB and a very good record for Frote. Not quite as quick of a PB. Never played each other on this map before, so we are marking new ground here in this matchup.
All right. Yadidi gonna have to work overtime on this, keeping track of all of the kills from our players at like the most important match of the tournament.
Yeah, of course. On Berlin, we've got the ticks for each player, what kills they are getting as we do it. So yeah, Yanini gonna have a little extra on their hands as we travel to Berlin. And I don't know how you feel about this one, Cab. I agree that they had a great map pool. I think Berlin is maybe the best map in Hitman. And I'm very excited to see what these players can do. Not just with the with this map pool, but even Berlin specifically. I think it's got some of the most potential to just bring different strats, a lot of stress, a lot to monitor, but a lot of room to really put your mark on a performance as a player.
I mean, we just saw in the practice there, quatilyti shooting the disco ball on Swan. It's just one of many examples of like the multiple ways you can kill all of the agents and just all of the strats that you can keep in mind during a match.
Prepare yourself.
Yep, and we are 5 seconds away. I will take this one. For our Berlin spin, we have First Agent, Consume Poison as Technician, Fire in Suit, Neck Snap as Rolf, Fiberwire as Bartender, and a Hobby Knife NTKO kill as a Biker. The only kill here that is particularly inconvenient, or even inconvenient at all, I'd say, is the fire kill, and you've got some ways to get that one done. Fire kill in Suit, though, really the only one that stands out here, I'd say. Otherwise, I think you could... none of these are too bad.
Both of our players started by the club entrance, almost synced gameplay here.
Although Frote
running
going
around
downstairs
and then picking up the briefcase. Okay, yeah. As soon as I say that, that's when they diverge. But that's only a good thing.
Yeah,
that is only a good thing.
That's part of the beauty of this map. You'll see a lot of different ways for them to approach the map. As Quat, going upstairs for this very typical ISO template, I'd say. Whereas Frote going somewhere else, you'll see a lot early in spins, grabbing the bartender and waiting for an ISO right in this little back closet area.
Next, we will see quatilyti pull out some gasoline, pour it on green. Will make this fire kill first, it would seem, unless shooting at Swan right now.
All right, so
the green kill.
Quad gets that fire kill out of the way. And it's an interesting way to do it. Obviously, it takes away a lot of the convenience or inconvenience of having to deal with the incinerator or the fire barrel around the bikers. And now they just get to focus on 4 very pedestrian kills, I'd say.
With Frote having gotten the fiber wire kill on Swan just a few moments prior, and then swiftly poisoned Davenport's glass, a timer has now been started for around the 5-minute mark, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I believe so. I can't remember if it's 5 on the dot or slightly after 5, but I think right around that window is when they'll need to be in the right disguise for that kill.
Yes. As Quat is making some throwing distractions for Swan into this little side storage area, and we'll get the fiber wire kill as well.
Meanwhile, Frote grabbing the delivery man, knocking him out, getting his keys as well. So Quat with 2 kills out of the way. Now getting their consumed poison kill into this little red solo cup. As we said, close to the 5-minute mark it should be, as Frote heads down with 4 kills remaining and a pan in their hand.
Pan. The pan's gone.
The pan is no longer in their hands, unfortunately.
As Frote does the triple shot for Banner downstairs here to the DJ studio.
Yeah, and I'd imagine Quad is about to knock out this biker hobby knife kill. This should be 3 of 5 for them here. If they can find the hobby knife, there we go.
There we go. No target KO. All good.
So Quat knocking this one out quickly. They've got about 1:45, 2 minutes until that poison kill, so plenty of time to get a technician. And their other kill is a Rolf neck snap, which can be done essentially with anyone, anywhere. So not in a bad position at all to finish this one up. Frote's still on 1 kill, doing a bit of setup to get everything ready now.
Knocks out Chamberlain right next to the line of sight of that guard.
That guard's got some awful peripheral vision, I have to say. You really would think he could catch that, but both players almost identical in IGT. Very different in how they've approached this, though.
Yeah.
And I do think Quat has a slight lead. At least I think I'd rather be doing what they're doing. It all just seems very straightforward from here on out for them as Frote gets that second kill.
Yeah. Quad is looking really strong right now in the technician's disguise.
Great lure here,
Makes
too.
a throwing distraction for, I believe that's Chamberlain, right?
Yeah, and this should be a very, very easy neck snap Rolf kill now. And just a waiting game for their consumed poison kill. So, yeah, in a very good position here if you're Quat.
Use the key card.
Frote gets that third kill done. So they are now even on 3 of 3.
Indeed. With the 5-minute mark coming up, both of our players in the technician's disguise, both of them ready to get the kill popped. There we go. Davenport down for Frote, Davenport down for Quat.
And that is a
looking good.
4th kill for both of them. Quat has got this kill set up right here, though. And he's got an exit right next to him.
Oh!
That is
Frote's
unfortunate, though.
shooting the camera and getting spotted by Thames for doing so. Lots of guards coming in. That's orange. That is an absolutely tragic rip right at the end there.
Wow. So I do think that would have been about a 20-ish to 30-ish second win for Quat. But yeah, very unfortunate for the mental of Frote. Because that looked... I would not have expected him to get caught doing that, but he does.
Nope.
And Quat takes a 4-0 lead heading into Colorado now.
Just the tiniest, smallest of details to trip you up. Bloody heck.
Yeah, that is very, very unfortunate. But Quat, yeah, locking in on that. Doing something that I think just intuitively made a lot of sense and was very easy to map up. Just get the fire kill out of the way. and from there, it's all just one direction, just heading down, getting it all done in a pretty straightforward path, timings, and yeah, they made it look easy.
I'm not denying that. That was great.
So now we go to Colorado. Very interesting one here. Quat picking this one, feeling very confident on the map. 14-6, 537 PB. Once again, very close to the world record here for Quat. 2 straight maps where they've been just over 10 seconds away from the record. Meanwhile, on the other side for Frote, 27-7, 624 PB. So again, another very solid, very fast PB for Frote. That's just slightly faster than Quat because Quat's near the world record. So a map that Frote's played a lot. Obviously, they've played all the maps, I'd say, quite a bit, but a Season 1 map that they'll be very familiar with and very happy to play.
And not a single tie for either of these players, considering the amount of times they both played it, I think is noteworthy.
Yeah, we've got, what is it, 54 matches played, or maps played on Colorado between these two. No ties. I think everybody going into this match is expecting a pretty high level on this map. Going to be interesting to see what we get. Feels huge for Frote, though, I gotta say. I think this is a very tight match. I really didn't know who to expect going in. But with that said, going 6-0 down on either side feels like a really, really difficult task to come back from. Cab, you want to take this spin?
Oh, I'd love to. I love Colorado. Let's see what we get here. It is Sean Rose with a kitchen knife as point man, no target KO. Penelope Grace with cleaver as explosive specialist. Ezra Berg with remote explosive weapon as militia cook. And Maya Parvati with an SMG as militia soldier, no target KO.
So Quat spicing it up a little. Explosive specialist. Frote just starting from Westbridge, as has been standard for the history of Colorado. Always a start where you can get something done, for sure. And who knows, might even be great on this spin. I'm still processing it, and I'm not that great of a Colorado player myself. As Quat heading towards the house from his explosive start, grabbing that smuggle with the SMG. He'll need to kill Maya later.
Yeah, no, I'm just being quiet right now because I'm just observing the players and trying to map their routes in my head.
Yeah.
But we will see quatilyti approaching it, like in the house right now, just outside as an explosive specialist, knocked out the militia elite. There's the pistol distracts for the hacker. There's the shot on the camera box. And Ezra is moving out to the stairs here. This is very well practiced on Quat's end. You can feel it with every shot and with every input, and that's Ezra knocked out.
Yeah, very smooth there, and now they're going to deal with these guards with a quick bullet distract. That'll be enough to take care of both of them. And now, just about taking care of Penn, which he will be able to do. He's already got the cleaver. He's already got the explosive specialist.
Exactly.
So a very quick kill here.
Like, you can, if you're starting explosive specialist, you can pick up the cleaver by the kitchen as you're just moving on through. It's really smooth. It's really nice. 3 targets remaining.
Yeah, so a strong start here, and setting up that Ezra kill already. So as soon as they switch into the militia cook, that'll be ready. They've got 2 kills set up, and now they're heading to Maya. He's already got the SMG to do it, so it's just about grabbing a militia soldier. Not the hardest disguise to grab on this map for sure. Looks a little indecisive on the direction he's heading now, though, getting caught on some obstacles as well. Just grabbing that kitchen knife, though, for the Sean Rose kill.
Yes, with Frote knocking out the militia soldier by the sink here in the side room where the other soldier is just napping on the couch. And we have Maya Parvati by the garage. There's a generator turned on for Frote. a standard isolation for Maya incoming.
The
A kill will follow shortly.
and true classic Maya. ISO, bringing her over here. And yeah, Frote got everything he needs to... Oh my, that is an issue. A body is found for Frote through a pretty narrow line of view, and he is resetting 245 behind Quat, who looks very, very at home with this spin, ready to go.
Oh my, I picked a very bad time to look away from the stream.
As we are now looking pretty close to Quat potentially taking a 6-0 lead. All they have to do really is this Sean ISO and grab point man. They've already got the Ezra kill completely set up. Just need to switch into that militia cook and they'll be ready to go. Do they have the calmer for it, or will they have to do a lure? Don't know. I think they'll have to lure.
We're about to find out. Yeah, no, I didn't see a calmer in Quat's inventory.
Yeah,
there.
so they are going to get the
Either
point
that-
man first to deal with Sean. After that, it'll be about grabbing the militia cook.
See here now, knife in hand. 3 minutes and 45 seconds in-game time.
Meanwhile,
Sean is in the shed.
Frote retracing his steps early in the spin, hoping he can get back into this one, while Quat just waiting for the right time for these knockouts. And he turns back to the
Ooh, yep, okay, that's good. It's good.
sink.
It's good.
And there is
It's always a bit of a...
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. You tense up when you got to deal with this one, when you're worried about the sight lines, the head turn. But 3 kills for Quat now, and all they need to do is grab Militia Cook, and they will be set.
Oh, and it's also... It is a bit scary to leave the militia cook for the end here. I have to admit that. I have to admit that. But... Oh, here's the shovel.
And he's
throwing
going to
a
lure him
shovel
into the
on
tall
ground.
grass and do a shovel knockout. So if he does
Yep.
get this lure correctly, it should be safe.
the chain
Doesn't
lure.
nail the chain though.
Yeah, no, that will bring out another guard, I think.
If this takes 2 minutes, Frote may be back in this. But it's gonna take a few
It's
mistakes
fine,
for
it's
Quat.
fine. It's fine.
And yeah, he
There's the
does
knockout.
have that knockout. Of course, if you've got that two-handed knockout in tall grass, it won't be found as you do it, but the body might be found after if the head pokes out. Oh my goodness.
Oh. No. No.
Oh my. Just as I'm talking about how doing that type of knockout in tall grass is safe, it is safe while you do it, but the body falls out of the grass and is seen. And another late reset from Quat. Let's see if they can manage it as well as they did on Chong and still tap it in. They've got a lot of time to make up, though. Frote in command of this third map all of a sudden.
It has been this many maps since we had a caster's curse occur.
It is, yeah, you always got to be on your toes. Wow. It really did look like once they had that idea, it'd be safe. But yeah, you just got to make sure that the body isn't poking out anywhere, that there aren't any sight lines, that they can peek right around the edge of those bushes, and that's what happens. Frote's still on 1 kill, but he's got ISOs done for Penelope and Ezra. So once he gets this Sean kill, just a bit of fetch to be played.
Indeed, as we will see this excellent Ezra isolation from Quat once again. And now Frote around 4 minutes in-game time. Just moving to get the explosive specialist now. Yes.
Yeah, so as we said, a bit of fetch to be played for Frote, but you'd imagine the hardest parts of the spin are out of the way. They will still need to be careful, though, getting these disguises, making sure they have got everything they need to get these last 2 kills and to get their first map on the board in their first grand final in almost 5 years. Ooh.
Oh, that whoosh.
Wow.
That's not the first time I've seen that whoosh, and
Yep.
it won't be the last,
Yep.
but it's nerve-wracking every single
Still
time.
gives you a little mini heart attack.
Yep.
As for
Oh, Quat!
Ooh,
Quat
Quad gets
getting
a
a
little
bit
bit of
of a
whoosh. I think
but
he
it's
should be
fine.
fine. Yeah, should be fine.
Yeah, no, the soldier is just standing there. It's not walking towards the bodies.
So a
It's
little
fine.
bit of whoosh games on both screens at the moment. But Frote and Quat both getting away from those little hiccups, and now Frote gonna do the same thing Quat was. Let's see if he is able to make sure that body doesn't poke out. He's throwing that second war in a different spot.
Oh, that stupid head with the stupid chef's hat.
And
But there's the
that
knockout.
looks a little more solidly within the boundaries of the bush, I believe.
Don't jinx it.
So there
But
is
that
the
is-
third kill for Frote. And now all they have
Yeah.
to deal with is pen, and they've got what they need to get that kill done. So just about getting in, getting out. If they can just stroll in here and throw this cleaver, they should be getting out around 6 minutes, 6:10. We will see if no unforeseen issues come up and they're able to notch that first map.
There's the Penelope kill on Frote7. Quad getting Maya Parvati just a few moments ago. But it's too strong of a Frote
Yeah.
lead. Frote takes this.
And that's the first map on the board for Frote. It really looked like Clot was going to get that one. They looked so comfortable in the spin, and then just at the absolute last second, the last thing you could imagine ripping on is the thing they rip on. It's been the story on 2 maps for them. They took one of them still. This one they could not, and the score will now be 4-2.
And the bar has been set with Chongqing and Colorado when it comes to these crazy rips. As we move on to Mumbai next.
Yeah, some heartbreaking resets. Definitely challenging the mental early between these two players. As we move to Frote's pick, and as we heard in the interviews, maybe the map with the strongest advantage to either player. Just historically, Frote with a very, very strong record. Very, very strong PB. You couldn't really say the same about Quat, 5-7-1 with a 916 PB. They did say, though, their historic matches have not been the highest of quality, but they were ready to have some fun. Frote did take both of those, but it was hectic both times around.
Well, that certainly bodes well now, doesn't it?
If it's gonna follow the theme of these first few maps, then we could see another very hectic Mumbai between the two of them. But yeah, the map really, the momentum and the mindset for Frote, I'm really sure has probably flipped a ton in the last minute to 2 minutes, because I'm sure they thought they were about to be down 6-0 after that first reset. And then slowly realizing that Quat might be having issues getting a map like this, and then coming to maybe your comfiest map in the whole match, with the potential to tie it up at 4-4. So a big map ahead for the Dutchman. We've got a tasty final on our hands, Cab. I think there's a lot of potential here. As we all said, everyone was aware this could be a really close one. And so far it has been a lot of close finishes, late resets, and just general chaos, I'd say, so far.
If I may share an anecdote from the semifinal between Frote and Mika, because that match started with Mika taking the 2 first maps,
Mm-hmm.
and then Frote taking the rest, leaving us with a score of 8-4.
Yeah, Frote will be hoping they can just roll off 5 maps in a row and get it done 10-4. We will have to see. Quat, I think, should be able to get at least another map on the board, but who knows? Frote, that's exactly how that match with Mika went. Let's see how this one goes. Just 10 seconds out from the 4th map in the RR19 Grand Final. Historically, Frote is 2-0 on this map. Let's see if he can keep it up. I will take this spin as we have Silenced AR, Bollywood Guard for the Maelstrom. Vanya is Explosion Accident as an Elite Thug. And Falling Object as the Painter for Dawood. So the Dawood kill a little spiced up. You get the boat potentially, but you've also got to get Painter, which is right around where he is upstairs. So is there a falling object kill upstairs? I'm sure there must be, but I'm just not very aware of the map, unfortunately. Interesting Dawood kill, though, to say the least.
We'll see two very different starts from both of our players. Quad loading in first, starting off as local security. Frote not too far behind, starting off as Dancer.
Yeah, and those different starts, both close to this to Dawood's area. Both should be able to. I'm not 100%. Are they both gonna go for a tower FO? I'm trying to figure that out mentally at the moment. As Quat grabs a key card, Frote doing a little bit of climbing to get this painter.
Yep, there's the column on the Painter on Frote's end. The guard will look all dumbfounded and get knocked out in the back of the head.
He will indeed, as Frote gets the painter a little earlier, as you might expect with his choice of start. Now he will move to get Dawood FO, I assume, as he checks down these stairs. Quat just about 20 seconds behind in terms of grabbing this painter. And that'll do it, although he's grabbing the
Bollywood Bodyguard
Bollywood
first.
Bodyguard
Throwing down
first.
the briefcase, down the elevator shaft.
Would it...
There it is.
It's interesting, though, because even if... I guess the closest... I'm trying to think of what the other closest Bollywood Bodyguard grab would be once you leave the tower. So yeah, a distinction already here. Quat leaving the tower in Bollywood Bodyguard, Frote leaving the tower in Painter.
It might be that Quat's going for the timing of the Maelstrom here.
And he can do that because he started barge
yes.
as opposed to in the tower. That is a difference here.
Exactly, because now you will see the Maelstrom walking here. Might be going to the sewers first, though.
He does get the unfortunate turn. Bullet distracts him to lure him back. Maybe going to try and item lure him further than that. Or no, he's going to get the knockout with the guard.
Ooh.
Then
Okay,
get the
yep,
kill,
there's the kill.
Dump this guard. Although...
Yeah, because where's the lead actor? I'm scared of the lead actor seeing the body.
Yeah, this is a lot of dragging. Yeah, whoop! He was just as worried as you were.
Oh, and
we have got a lot of people moving around right now. We have got a lot of people moving around right now that Quad is dealing with. Meanwhile, Frote...
Okay, and the flag is approaching.
Oh my goodness.
This is fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Frote in the train yard playing what looks like a more normal Mumbai spin. Quat dealing with everything at once here, but getting the kill taken care of as they are privy to with that spawn they chose as local security on the barge. Now they're going to move to get an elite thug, presumably.
I mean, he threw a lead pipe.
That is an interesting.
Someone.
I was not aware of this. I'd never seen that grab. Interesting.
Me neither. I've never seen this elite fight.
If
either.
anybody's down,
No,
oh, the door! Oh, it hurts. Oh, the door.
Are you kidding with me?
Well, he should be able to do it again. It's just a time loss.
Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. If you have an assault rifle, you can just break open the door.
Yeah, just a bit of a time loss, though. And we are 4 minutes into the spin already. A lot of inconveniences in this one, so it does make sense. This is not going to be a world well, I'm sorry, Quat. That was hilarious. That was an insane time to pause. Oh my goodness. When he looked left and it's just like, oh, I've reset. Like there is just literally nothing he could do. It's like, yeah, no, this is a reset. Oh, wow.
Must have been that the fog either heard the door or just the lead pipe being thrown a second time.
Oh my.
Having survived all of the shenanigans and then being ripped on that.
Yeah.
As just like the final piece of shenaniganery. My goodness.
That was a crazy 4 minutes for Quat. Just to be honest,
That was insane.
They did not have any time to turn their brain off. Meanwhile, Frote 5 minutes in, no kills yet, but that shouldn't matter as long as they don't reset. They've got a massive lead on Quat now.
As long as we win, we don't lose.
And they are 5:30 into the spin, still running around as the painter. So I do think that maybe this isn't exactly how they were hoping to get it done. But this Quat reset should give them time to pivot, to deal with any short-term issues as they wait for Dawood to get here and get this boat falling object kill.
I think Quat did a tiny change in knocking out the painter and security guard by using non-lethal knockouts instead of an egg. Will potentially save that egg for something else. Specifically what, we will just have to see.
Yeah, meanwhile, Fro getting that first kill of their spin. Now on to Vanya and the Maelstrom. We'll have to see what he's got in store for us. 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the spin. Just 2 minutes in over on Quat's side as they are hoping that this Maelstrom section will be a little less chaotic than it was the first time around. And they're going to do their own part to make it a little less chaotic themselves by just doing the peekaboo war to get them to come straight up here instead of relying on any sort of RNG with where they turn.
Yeah, no, that is such a relief. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, this should be a little more tidy for them, a lot less stressful. And they do knock that kill out. Don't have to worry about dragging as much as they did last time. And now can move on to get this Elite Thug. And they'll also be hoping the Elite Thug grab goes a little smoother. Very stressful last time around. As Frote... Oh my god!
What did you do?
He pulls out the calmer while he's trying to lure. Oh no, he bumps. The guy turns around as he's pulling out his calmer and he can't put it away in time. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's another deep reset. Oh no. Oh, I believe the tilt is setting in. Oh, that's got to be frustrating. A lot of camera shaking from Frote on their end.
I think we've cleared the bar now. I think we have gotten the allotted amount of shenaniganery in Mumbai. We can stop now.
Yeah, we've now reached a level that matches the rest of the match. We are good. No more late resets, everyone. As Frote resets, jumping into the window for this painter grab.
Frote is stressed. The stress is getting to Frote.
It's going to be a task to regain mentally at this point. And it might not even matter with Quad having such a big lead. 350 ahead now.
Hold on. Just hold. Just hold.
And yeah, Quad far ahead of where they were last time in this spin. Having simplified the Maelstrom kill and the Elite Guard grab. And now setting up the brick to knock out Vanya. They've got a propane tank right here, so should not be too much of a task here to knock out this second kill and head over to Dawood, whose disguise he does not have, but the kill should be interesting if he lures. Because he's going to come back down, and he's still got to go grab the painter. So I wonder, does he have time to do that and still get the boat kill? I suppose he must if he's playing it like this.
Just hold. Just hold.
Yeah, both of these players, every time they're getting deep in a spin, must be so nervous. Been so many issues. As Quad gets the drive-by done for his second kill. Just one remaining, 5 minutes into the spin. As Cowlander is now following Frote.
Shout out to Cowlander.
Shout out Cowlander, this is big. But yeah, Quat on their way to grab the painter and to get this Dawood kill. But yeah, as I said, it'll be a lot of running. Dawood's still so far away though. Should be plenty of time.
Yeah. Waltzing up the tower, waltzing down the tower, going to the boat, presumably. I don't know why I spoke it in that accent, but it's staying here.
It's here. The so yeah, Quat just gonna sneak his way around here. Nope, he's not. He isn't. Sorry. Don't know why I said that.
Why?
Sorry, I don't know why I said he'd just sneak around here, because he won't.
Why?
He's gonna get caught. My bad. Oh my goodness. Another late reset. Oh my goodness. We can't.
Just on the barge.
This is crazy. That just to be clear, I'm just gonna establish something. That should not be a jinx. That's just words. That's just what they're trying to do. That's beyond a caster curse. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh my goodness. Another late reset. This is heartbreaking. The only thing you can say is at least it's on both ends. Both players dealing with some of the same issues, I'm sure, mentally. Having reset late in these spins on multiple maps.
Really? This is what happens when a final just gets rescheduled for a day later, and the two most cursed casters are the only ones around to take it.
Yeah, I'm very much in general. I'm a caster curse is not real. I'm more of a commenter's curse. I feel like Pidgey has more power than anybody with that. But it's tough to deny it today. Oh God, it's part of it is it's just been a lot of their resets have been very late in the spin. It's not even that they've just been resetting a ton. I can't recall. I think maybe 2 resets in the first minute on either side in this match, but just a lot of deep resets, which yeah, as we said, going to be very challenging for both players. But they're facing the same issues, so it's just going to be a challenge of who can stabilize mentally, lock out those issues, and take these maps home. As Frote's setting up his Vanya kill.
Yeah, both explode accident. Presumably, it will be done as an exit kill where anyone can find the dirty bodies.
And I'll still have to go grab that elite thug. But he is, I believe, going to be waiting for Dawood to get here. He could probably knock something out in between. Dawood's still so far away. It'll be interesting to see what he does. Maybe some guard knockouts to make things a little simpler.
Oh, am I making robot voices now? Is my internet bad?
Oh, it sounds fine to me. Maybe it's
Hopefully it doesn't sound weird anymore. Yeah, it was just from Twitch chat. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, nice. All right, and yeah, Frote doing some knocking out, some dragging, setting things up for this boat kill. Meanwhile, Quat doing this black magic elite thug grab.
Okay, no. Compared to what we've been doing, that's not black magic. That's just throwing a hammer on the door.
That's just knowing the game.
That's just knowing the game and being good.
and he's got the Bleg that he does use here, so won't have to worry about dragging the body being found. So yeah, Quat moving through the spin, 2.5 minutes behind Frote, but a kill ahead. I do wonder if this actually could be interesting. Time-wise, it's just tough to quantify like exactly what Frote has left in this spin still, as they are going to be going for their first kill right now and getting it done.
That's Darwood down by the boat. Now, please do not rip here again, Frote. Please.
Yeah, so I'm not going to caster curse. So Frote is going to play Hitman, and so is Quat. And they're both going to play Hitman, and they're going to try and finish the map. But we don't know if they're going to finish the map. As Frote dealing with some guard issues right here.
Hitman is a series of games, specifically World of Assassination, released in 2016, 2018, and 2021.
These things we know. These things we know.
These things are facts.
We are deep into both spins now. 650 on Frote's side, 430 on Quat's side. Frote working on getting that Bollywood bodyguard, which I think he has done well.
Behind the truck,
guard
five.
Right there in the middle.
Here's the drive-by on Vanya for Quat.
That's kill number 2 for Quat. Meanwhile, Frote has got the Vanya kill set up and has got the Maelstrom set up. So just about getting the right disguises here. Just shooting him with the AR right there, and now it's just about getting the elite thug for this remote Vanya kill.
Just one target left.
If I'm quoting the chat, it's not cursing. If I'm quoting Rocky Horse saying this could be a photo finish, to be honest, that's not cursing. That's just quoting someone. That's...
So yeah, Quat scrambling over to the tower, trying to get this painter disguise. I'm not sure it'd be fast enough, even if he does it as cleanly as possible. Frote just working on getting an elite thug so that he can do this kill he's got set up remotely on exit. And here is one of them. Knocks him out with the crowbar. Has got this. Just needs to run to the boat. And we will hope that there are no sort of issues. I'm not jinxing. I'm hoping that we don't have issues. As he runs to the boat, about 10, 15 seconds left. That he's just got to hope things remain clean. As Quat has got the painter disguise, they're going to be heading down the tower. But if Frote stays green, it's not going to be enough. And Frote finishes 1807. I believe they should equalize and send this to 4-4. Yeah, Dawood's just a bit too far away from the boat still.
Hold. Just hold to be sure. Just hold.
Yeah, and just still a little too much to walk for Dawood. Still not even past that bridge. As we are over 30 seconds, and obviously the window will get extended, but I don't believe quite enough resets to make a difference, even if he does fit into this window, which I don't believe he is.
Yeah, no. I was hoping. I really was,
No.
but yeah, no, there it is.
50 seconds behind for Quat. Very close considering how deep some of those resets were, how different the strategies were. Only 50 seconds separated.
Bloody heck.
But yeah, just outside that photo finish window. And yeah, we will move to map 5 at 4-4.
Perfectly even. That is incredible.
Whew. It has been a taxing, stressful first 4 maps, I'd say. So if it's been stressful for us, I can only imagine what the players are dealing with. And, great news. All you have left now is just a 1st to 6. It's just a normal match that you still have left to play now. after
Oh, joy.
yeah, after the, I believe, 54 minutes of this match, the deep resets, the painful regains that they have had to make, all it is just you have to win 3 more maps in the style of a normal Roulette Rivals match. So a lot ahead for both of these players as we are now drawn even in this grand final. Quat asking for 130. Understandable. So we might have a slightly longer break between this match.
Yes. We will have an extended break, but no worries on that. Because...
I was gonna, as Rocky said in the chat, this almost helps because it does. He said we need a 15-minute halftime show to disconnect. It really does feel like, God, we just need a second to all relax, calm down, and really just look at what's happened already with. Man, it really looked like Quat was ready to take a commanding lead of this match, so close to the exit in Colorado, and that body just getting found from just outside the bushes really flipped this match on its head.
3 minutes until we arrive to Santa Fortuna.
And we have been talking about Quat being close to a lot of the world records. Here, he's not close. He holds the world record from RWC 2024. So yeah, Quat certainly showing with that record and that PB. They're very comfortable on the map, but so is Frote. I want to say it's one of their personal favorites. 21-12, 649 PB, and they've got a lot of knowledge on this map, I believe. So another one that could be very, very tightly contested. Another one that, as we heard in the pre-match, both of these players are excited to play. You know, we have a match from their very own mouths that have maps that both of them are excited to play, that are not, you know, begrudging practicing for. So it's you know, going to continue to be interesting to see what comes out in these final matches, however many we have left. Whew.
Also, the 4th Big 5 map in a row.
Yeah, that is something, huh?
Yeah.
I guess that explains how much of a journey it feels like we've already been on. We've had 4 Big 5 maps already. We count down to the final of those 4 that we will see in this match. Whew, this feels like a big one, but Cab, the crazy thing is I've wanted to say that before every map in this final because it really just feels like such a coin toss. It's going to be interesting to see what type of strats we see. Historically, for Santa Fortuna, there's been a lot of waiter starts. Even soft lock / red fox came into vogue, but Frote, very much a practitioner of sub starts. Quat will. Oh, my mic just flew out of its stand. Let me make sure that's fixed real quick.
Buddy.
I'm worried my mic stand is broken. No, we're good. Okay, we are good. Quat will obviously be prepared for that as well. Both players with a deep pool of knowledge on this map. One they've played quite a bit, 20 times for Quat, over 30 times for Frote. Tons of experience here. No experience between each other. This is the first time they will match up against each other on this map. But going to be interesting to see what comes up here. As we are just about 10 seconds out. Cab, are you taking this one?
I think so. I think it is my turn. Despite it all.
As we get to spin.
It is Rico Delgado with loud explosive weapon as the Hippo Whisperer. Jorge Franco with scissors as a gardener. No target pacification. And Andrea Martinez with folding knife as the drug lab worker.
All right, so Mansion staff start seems like the way to go here, at least to my initial brain.
Both of them planning it out. Quat being the first to load in. Quat just destroying the evidence, getting through that 99% whoosh.
That was literally a 99% whoosh. That is very tight, but getting out and doing it quickly and in style. as they head over to take care of Rico real quick.
That's another whoosh, but an intentional one. It's fine. It's fine.
As they try to deal with those, the door, and yeah, it looks very nice, very well rehearsed for Quat. Very quick way of dealing with everybody over here, and setting up this kill. Presumably will be an exit kill, although I'm not sure if how long it takes for those guards to get found. But yeah, you'd imagine possibly an exit kill. And that is Rico set up, doing a little bit of dragging so they're not immediately visible.
For both our players, indeed.
And now Frote on his way. His cams are yellow, though. He should be able to deal with that at Andrea at least.
It feels like both our players have a similar idea, just teensy tiny differences. For example, in how they set up the Rico kill, Frote getting the gardener disguise in the mansion, and now moving into the town, versus Quat just going into the town as a waiter. And now throwing an emetic gas grenade onto the street guard. I don't know if I've seen this before. Picking up a key?
So
Oh,
so
to
he
the
can
weapon
get the
storage.
key for the weapon storage where he
Yeah,
will
that makes
grab the
sense.
folding knife.
Versus Frote using a breaching charge, which he brought in. Interesting. Yeah, you see, like I said, the overarching idea seems to be very similar, but very important differences in like the tiny things,
we're
the little
seeing
details.
those minor variations, yeah, for sure. But yeah, as you said, where they are in the spin, very similar, just split by 10 seconds IGT, both in the same area of the map, doing the same ISO. But yeah, even doing this differently, because Quat just already on his way out, while as Frote has to go get the cams since he did not take care of them at the start.
Is a good point that's being brought up here about isolating Andrea first.
Yeah, and this is something I've heard from Moo a lot, is that a lot of the time it's not necessary to go set up Andrea. You can just wait for her late timing, as opposed to getting her set up. For Frote, well, no, because he could just take out the cams late. So yeah, if these timings would work without knocking her out, I definitely can see what Moo's saying in terms of not needing to actually set that up.
I don't blame anyone for doing this, though. I don't blame anyone for just getting Andrea out of the way so you don't have to think about her. But there are definitely options.
Yeah, I think Moo's point is just that a lot of the time I think people maybe underestimate how wide of a window you have to get Andrea at our villa towards the end,
which is fair.
And yeah, just a lot that can be done there without knocking him out, and a lot of time that can be saved without that running over there. But now they're both over. Well, no, they're not. They're both, because Quat's near the Hippo Whisperer, whereas Frote is deep in the drug lab area, ISOing.
Oh my god.
Forehead.
Quat is going for the remote explosive kill now. Oh my.
So I suppose that it's he knows those guards are not going to be found.
I mean, we have to trust that, yeah. Because that sort of thing Frote can't do with the current setup he's got, because he left those two guards up.
Yep. Yeah, that is another difference, yeah, that we've seen so far between them, is Quat now cutting across to the drug lab area. He's similarly with this gardener disguise ready to go. Just waiting for his timing on Jorge.
Yep, there's the kill.
Franco confirmed down.
And on Quat's end, that's the shot, and it connects. Okay.
And look at these IGTs. We are very, very matched in that department, being 630 RTA in.
Yeah. I was just about to make a comment about who I think is in the lead, but I have decided that no, I am not going to make that comment.
We can hold that for a moment.
Yeah.
As Quat getting a handy disguise to get out of the area before he goes and actually confirms this Jorge kill.
Oh my god.
Trying to be careful with where he's walking. Doesn't want to get found.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Yep. There's a guard approaching. That's fine. That's fine. You can solve it. You can just.
Oh.
Okay.
I think he's fine.
But that guard is now going to go towards the bathroom, but it's fine. Just knock
Okay,
him
gets
out.
another
It's fine.
knockout.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Meanwhile, Frote heading back to Rico's compound. Should be easy enough to get through here.
Quad getting a key. Going to get the drug lab worker.
And now for Quad, they can run straight to Andrea, get that kill, and they're out. Frote not in a vastly different position either. All they have to do is trigger the remote kill, I believe. So they've just got to. Oh, but they've got to get the Hippo Whisperer. Do they? Have,
Yeah, I was
I
just about to ask. Has Frote done any sort of setup on the Hippo Whisperer?
I think they've still got to deal with all of that. That was one of the big differences in terms of Quat's pathing to the drug lab, is he went through the Hippo Whisperer first and was able to knock that kill out of the way. So that could be the big difference is that Quat was able to set it up to where it was not an exit kill and path to grab that Hippo Whisperer.
Martinez is down.
Meanwhile, Frote getting the second kill of their spin, taking care of Andrea, and now it's just about the Hippo Whisperer as we've been talking about.
I'm genuinely terrified of saying anything. Like the chat is taunting
I was gonna
me
say
right
they're
now.
taking care of it all, so I don't even think we need to worry because they're trying to jinx it as much as they can. But yeah, Quat, not anything they could reset on this kill on as long as they don't throw the knife and get heard because it hits the front of their head possibly.
Green guns.
And now they can just
Green guns.
run to the exit. I'm trying to think of any NPCs that could be found, any killed targets. I'm not coming up with any.
Some sort of like one-off weird enforcer for the drug lab worker who just happens to be in the town.
And there we
There
go.
it is. 9 minutes and 31 seconds real time. Quad is out. It's fine.
Wow. So
Literally.
that's going to be 6-4 for Quat. Knocking that spin out first try, 841 IGT. Both players having a pretty clean attempt at this first one. That's good to see. You want to see them start to get some momentum, not have to deal with
So
those
good.
resets and any of the mental issues that might rise from that. So yeah, now we are going to move to map 6, which is Mendoza, Frote's third pick.
Bum, 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 bum. Anyway.
As I'm sorry, Cap, I gotta go for just a moment. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute.
Very well. I can take the helm while you leave. All good. As said, it is Mendoza next, arriving about 2 minutes and 20 seconds with a lifetime performance of 9 wins and 7 losses on Quat's end. and 17 wins, 14 losses, and a singular tie on Frote's end, with about a minute between them in the personal bests. A 4:48 for Quat and a 3:46 for Frote, with the map record set by Alf in Roulette Rivals 19. That, of course, being 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Also about a minute. They have played both of these. No, sorry, I'm messing up my words here. They have played head to head on Mendoza 2 times before, and they are currently tied with 1 win each, so to say. And to just answer a quick question in the chat. Do I have to pick just one? Like, I am a connoisseur of French fries, if I dare say so myself. I've eaten the waffle types, I've eaten the curly types, I've eaten all types of, like, thin and straight sort of fries. I like them all. They're great.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
As we are just about a minute out from another big map in this grand final. As we said, Frote trying to take his 5th, but his first in almost 5 years. His first since RR6. Meanwhile, Quat trying to notch his first RR and Russia's first RR. So, a lot at stake here.
With 30 seconds until we arrive, I've gone through the stats, I've gone through what's at stake, and yeah, it's just ready. The spin is ready for you to read once it arrives.
Incredible. So yeah, we are starting to get to some speed now, some quicker maps, the 2 target maps as we move away from the big 5. Let's see what our Mendoza spin is. We have
6,
NTKO Don with the silenced AR as Providence Herald. For Tamara, it's a silenced pistol as a lawyer. So I would imagine, for me, I would just go... I'd probably just start Asado and lure the Providence Herald. Take care of Don.
Yeah, I presume you'd go for Dawn in the basement stairs, or that is what I would say. But both of our players have 2 different starting locations.
Yeah.
Frode with the Asado chef, Quad by the lawyer.
Yeah, Quad going with something a little different here. Frote probably a little closer to what I would have imagined, maybe a little closer to the quote-unquote cookie cutter standard meta. Quat spicing it up a little bit, though. They're going to take care of Tamara on the cliff side, presumably.
Oh, right. I've seen this.
And if they are able to take care of this, will be a very, very quick Tamara kill. As he's just doing circles around this card at the moment. Meanwhile, Frote running through downstairs, heading towards Don. He's got his Providence Herald, his AR, presumably upstairs in the attic. Meanwhile, Quat taking care of that silenced pistol kill for Tam as the lawyer. And now he's just got to worry about Don.
Speaking of Don, Frode's got his sights on Don Yates. Got a shot off with the dart. And yeah, that is the medic dart. Looking like what I just described, and not a subjective take at all.
Quat, okay, yeah, Quat is running past Corvo, so they should get the delay on Don, which should be enough to keep him upstairs. I don't know the exact timing, like when you need to get by Corvo to get this, the proxy delay. But yeah, Quat doing his lure for, and no, Don's still staying up there. Quat getting a perfect Providence Herald lure, gets a queen switch.
And that's a kill on Frode's end for Don Yates. Tamara remains. This could get close. But
I do think Quat, having executed that first part of the spin, is in a better place to finish this quickly.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly how it times out, but I think they just have a little less to do. Without needing to do another grab, they've got their final disguise, but they get seen.
Of course. I was just about to say, hey, you've said a lot of things in a row here that could be jinxed.
You've
Maybe
said
you
a
should
lot of
slow
things
down.
in a row. Oh my goodness. Oh, and that's the type of oh god. Oh my goodness. That's such an unfortunate reset. Just a couple of seconds later, and it's not a problem. Ooh.
I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know.
I do have to say, regardless, a very good approach from Quad. I do think they had, in principle, the faster strat. But when you go with something that's maybe a little less traditional like that, you've got windows that you're not used to monitoring, timings that you're not used to being cautious around. Not to say Quad hasn't done this before, but I wouldn't be surprised if they've done it less than what Frote's doing, the very standard Mendoza approach.
As we're going to see Quad eliminate Tamara once again, Frote picking up the invitation, and we'll get the lawyer disguise in just a moment. But has no calmer!
Oh! And he's not close enough to grab. He can't pull him in. He didn't lure him right next to the flower pit. There should be a way for him to... Yep. Oh, no! No! Oh, my God!
Oh.
He tried to gun click, but he turned around and saw the gun. Oh, that's a crazy reset. That's actually a wild reset. Oh, no. That is heartbreaking. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness, what is happening? I think Cab is dead, unfortunately. I worry about Cab's health. Oh, my goodness.
I am this close.
Oh, my goodness. So now, yeah, Quat a minute and a half ahead, but still a lot to do in this spin. Quat's wine battle not breaking when they do the throw there. But yeah, the banana tripping up the Providence Herald. They do have that disguise now. They can't grab the bottle, though, even though it broke.
But going through this area here with the waiter as the Providence Herald, throws the wine bottle as a classic distraction, goes for the shortcut door. Frote, my man! You're gonna medic shot Dawn once again here, and it's gonna be grand. It's gonna be a grand paladin, even, if you wanna use those words.
Yeah, so...
And oh look, yeah, this looks great. Yeah, go ahead.
And we are in a
go
very
ahead.
familiar area for Quat. I'm sure they are, monitoring where Valentina is this time. And yeah, now climbing up the pipe, hoping they don't have any issues with whooshes. Being very careful as they navigate this area.
Look at that. Look at you, Dawn.
And he
By
gets the
stairs,
Seeker
making a phone
to...
call.
Beautiful. He gets the Seeker to pull him over to the bathroom where it should be even safer. Gonna go grab his AR from the stash. As Frote gets his kill on Don. Unfortunately, it looks like Quat's gonna get his kill right after. The question, will he be able to stay green until the exit? That is always the question, but we've had a lot of late resets here, so it feels like it needs repeating. Quat gonna do some luring to get a better disguise here.
Yeah, not even gonna risk going to the car as a Providence Herald. Like we don't have the strength for that.
Yeah, so Quat switching into the security should
Don't say a single word. Just don't.
There we go. So it appears we have Quat finishing Let's wait till we see the stars just in case. All right.
Yes, thank
There
you. Thank
we
you.
go.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So,
Oh my god. Okay.
another, even on the 2-target maps, Cab, we are being challenged, and really the players are being challenged.
Yeah, we've got the easy part of the
We
match.
just have to react to the most chaotic, stressful match ever. That's all we have to do.
Score.
So Quat takes Mendoza, and he's now on match point, going into another one of his picks on Bangkok.
I like
Admittedly,
Bangkok.
Very deep into the picks. We're getting to the point where maybe not as comfortable, maybe not as excited, maybe not as dominant as you are on those picks at the start. And we are going to have another long break, understandably. A big, big map.
I am not complaining.
Yeah, I think everybody could use it, to be fair. And yeah, wow, just a heartbreaking way to reset for both players, but especially Frote on that warrior grab. It's just not a place you expect to reset, especially not like that necessarily. So that's going to be a challenge for them to move past as we go to this match point for Quat, looking to confirm, looking to win the first Roulette Rivals in Russia's history, in his career. And Frote just looking to stay alive, keep fighting for his 5th.
Indeed, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, I can't say too much right now because my heart's still going 100,000 beats per minute, but just trying to say anything to bridge the gaps between this incredibly, incredibly tense, chaotic match we've had here. Quat using his time to practice some Bangkok strats. Frote chilling in menus, whether he had to go do something, whether he's just taking a mental break. Definitely understand both approaches.
Sorry, I've just been mentally checked out. Did you say the stats for both of our players?
No, I have not. I see. My brain scrambled. I haven't even gotten to the stats.
Oh, well, in that case,
we should probably talk about those, huh?
But with a lovely lifetime performance of 8 wins and 4 losses, just nice round numbers, 12 matches total, 66% win rate, and then Frote with 13 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties with very similar personal bests. You can take it from here if you'd like.
Whew. Yeah. Very similar PBs, both solid times. Both solid records. No prior history between the two. 0, 0, and 0 here between Frote and Quat. So yeah, there have been matchups between these two before, but we have treaded a lot of new ground in terms of maps that we've seen in this matchup, shaking it up a bit from their prior history. But yeah, just 4 losses on Quat side, 5 on Frote's. Can the challenger and defender defend match point, keep himself in this match, in this grand final? It's been, we've said it a lot. It's been 5 years since he's been in it. Can he stay in this final? Whew. Oh my God! It feels like we haven't had a break. It feels like this. Every map has been this way. It's just so intense.
I have some fun facts to share about the 2 ties that Frote got on Bangkok. It's completely unrelated from the final, but Frote got him back to back in Roulette Rivals 12, like back to back matches, mind you. One against Fanium in round 4 of the lower bracket, and then in round 5 of the lower bracket against Yanini. Both of the Bangkoks were the first map in their respective matches.
Were they photo finishes? Were they timeouts?
They were photo finishes.
Okay. I was like, those seem like 3 really good players to be timing out on Bangkok, so that makes some more sense. We have seen obviously some very notable ties in Bangkok's history, looking back to that Scruffy and Joker match that we played and then went back to and played again. Very, very historic match, but will we have more history on Bangkok? We will have to see 5 seconds out from getting our spin here.
9, 8, 7.
I'll read it out. It is Jordan Cross with Katana as hotel security,
1.
and Ken Morgan with Explosion Accident as Jordan Cross's bodyguard. You know,
Yeah.
this ain't half bad.
No. It's like, we that is true. Both of them starting downstairs as hotel security. And presumably just going to gun it. Not a lot to be thought about here. Obviously, the Katana upstairs right above Jordan's recording studio. A lot of the time, I'll have issues remembering which room it's in. I don't imagine that's going to be a problem for these players as they head up. Looks like Quat's got about 2-3 seconds on Frote, but very, very close to being matched at the moment.
Yeah, no, I can barely see the difference between the players. You have to take stream delay into account as well.
So
Have a
yeah,
look
tough to
here.
even say who could be ahead with stream delay in mind. Both of them walking over here. They're going to get this peekaboo from the recording studio. Lure them near
Yep.
the jacuzzi. It should be pretty
And then
straightforward.
Then
Get
just
this
knock
knockout.
out Jordan, get the Katana, get the bodyguards knocked out. Honestly, you can get the bodyguard disguise walking up to get the Katana. It's going to be great. That unconscious witness for Quat, it's for Jordan Cross, mind you, so it's okay. But that view angle is BS.
Meanwhile, both players getting their knockouts. Quat's a little cleaner, not having to do any sort of dragging action, saving them a few seconds possibly. But yeah, both making their ways upstairs, still only separated by a handful of seconds.
Go. God, it's so close. They're both like picking up the Katana at
Yeah, now
essentially the same
Frote
real
actually.
time.
Oh god, this is so tight. Nice coin lure for Frote. As Quat also gets by, they are right. This is mirrored. They have been mirrored for the last 2 minutes on match point in the RR19 Grand Final. Whoo!
What a relief, honestly. Just what a relief.
As both of them getting that first kill done, heading downstairs, gonna grab Jordan Cross's security guard, which is the disguise they need to kill Ken, not just to get out of here. So it's gonna come down to the propane they grab. Do they both do drive-bys? This is oh my goodness, Frote's good.
Yeah,
And so is
because
Quat.
that recording crew enforcer was in a tough spot for both our players, and they both routed through the kitchen to just get through.
Oh, and Quat struggling to get the lock on for the camera.
No, it's fine. Just hit it with propane. It's fine.
Yeah. Normally that wouldn't be something to really think about too much, but with this map being essentially mirrored so far, 3.5 in, Frote with a very slight lead, but still so much to go. Just there really isn't. It's just one kill. Is Frote gonna remote it? Yes, he is. He's just, or no, drive-bying it. He's just doing that.
drive-by.
He gets the kill. Now we're gonna see Quat drive by. He gets it too. How much delay is there? What are the load times?
Green guns.
What are we gonna see here?
We are going to see a photo finish
Frote,
without a doubt.
1.5.
2 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Well,
How's your day been?
yeah, no,
need
we
to
got
fill
we
out
got a little bit of
time
a
and
wait ahead of
discuss
us now.
things.
We have got a little bit of a wait ahead of us.
We have got like the first and what could possibly be the most important photo finish of the match. Because if quatilyti gets this, it's game over and quatilyti is our champion for this
Yeah.
tournament.
And Frote does have incredibly fast load times. Just one load, though, for both players. No resets here. As far as I know, Bangkok, not a map that takes a ton of time to load into. But I will say I do think the most Frote can hope for here, realistically, is going to be a draw.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Which in that case we would get a 9-5 to just make this match even more ridiculous.
Yeah, and we would still be on match point, but at that point we would be in a position where Quad could win with a draw, which would be
Yep.
obviously insane, but still a lot to go before we get there.
Yep. Oh, no pressure, Yanini. Or, well, okay, that's a poor choice of words. There is going to be a lot of pressure regardless. What I mean to say is that, please, you can take all the time you need. It is okay. We will survive.
Of
It
course,
is
yeah.
fine.
Oh my goodness. So yeah. Whew. Gonna be a stressful few minutes for both of these players. This is the last place they would have wanted a photo finish this close to be on match point. Oh, as stressed as we are, I can only imagine it's worse for them.
I couldn't help but notice you ignored my question. How has your day been?
Oh. my day's been great. And look, you get a final like this, you certainly can't complain. I'm just glad to see a competitive match, see close finishes. And yeah, who knows how much we could have ahead if this is not a win for Quad. And yeah, wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was
Oh my
quick.
god. Oh my god.
Score 5.
Yan
9.
gets it done quickly.
Do you want me to read out the loads?
Yes.
Yeah, Quad loaded once for 3.7 seconds. Frote loaded once for 3.5 seconds, which means Frote finished 1.3 seconds earlier, which is within the draw window.
That is crazy. So now 9-5 is the score. A very interesting score to look at. Have we ever... I don't even know if this... Have we ever had a 9-5 score at any point in Roulette? Like, I'm trying to imagine when this would... I guess it's a long history, especially in early RR when I wasn't around. But yeah, a very bizarre scoreline to look at here.
And I'm just thinking as well, we got Paris next. This could be another map that finishes in a photo finish.
Yeah, I mean, look at those PBs, especially on Frote7. It could be very quick.
Oh my god! 47 seconds!
If you are going to get a spin that quick, obviously it's going to need to be the right conditions. If you're going to push into that 147 range, or even if you're going to push into 136 like the Psycho that Scruffy is. But, you know, it's got to be the right spin. Just waiting to see what that is now. And one thing I'm sure both players are happy about is how quickly Yan was able to knock out that photo finish, not keeping anybody too stressed for long, being able to move to this next map, really just focus on what's got to be done, which for Quat at this point is just a draw. If they're even able to get a photo finish draw, that's enough to win RR19.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. My oh my.
Yeah.
My oh my. 5 wins and 3 losses for Quad with a personal best of 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Frote, 19 wins, 9 losses, 1 tie, and as previously mentioned, 1 minute and 47 seconds.
Yep. Very, very quick. Very, very hitman number. So yeah, very advantage on the end of Frote for both the PB and the record here. But not too shabby on Quat's end either.
And this was also a map chosen by Frote, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes. Yes.
So.
Oh. This could be. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just going to say that it could be.
It could
things.
be. It could be. And that's what's really important. Meanwhile, Quat showing off his arm there, getting a little bit of a throw knockout from a million miles away because of how angles work in this game. Meanwhile, Frote just waiting, just locking in, just getting ready for whatever could come at them, waiting to see where they're going to start. Quat getting some rounds in quickly, though. Once again, different approaches.
Lots of lovely people in the chat as well. It's been so incredibly fun reading all of your messages.
Yeah, of course. Thanks to the viewers again, as we are 10 seconds out from another spin. I think it's my turn.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
We have got Vic, Cicada with a kitchen knife, Dahlia with scissors as the auction staff.
Quad loads
This
in immediately.
is doable quickly. I want to say not like world record quick, obviously, but not inconvenient disguises on either end. You'd have to say. And a restart for Frote.
Restart? No! Why? No!
And that's going to be a 25-second buffer for Quat, who has got their kitchen knife now. Has done some luring action for Dahlia. And is going to just worry about luring Vic with the phone now. Or just wait for him, actually, and get the kill.
Uh-oh.
This
Vic
could cause issues.
Just hold on, just run around. Just run around, get the bodyguard knocked out, get the kill done. Oh, please.
Oh,
please. Nope, that's target lockdown.
Is there anything to knock him out with?
This is a big maybe. This is a big maybe on the salvage
Oh,
front.
nope.
And there it goes.
Nope.
There it goes.
We were just sitting on the edge for like 30 seconds there, and it's like, yeah, something's got to go wrong soon, right? So now 45-second lead for Frote, as they are going for a bit of a different approach here. They should already have their knife, I'd imagine. Going to grab their scissors from the Sheik's apartment.
I am just okay. I can't make words. Quad throws a hammer. Quad throws a hammer to just get this bodyguard out of the way, to just ignore, or not ignore, to avoid the situation of last run.
And Frote has both of the targets isolated already. So he is just gonna be able to get this gonna be able to get both kills, I believe, right now and just run to the exit. Just gonna be about avoiding any issues in the meantime with anyone being found or being spotted. Just gotta be very careful here. But yeah, no, this is
Quad knocks out security.
I don't know if he realized that he was blocking the door the whole time. But he did a little camera shake very quickly when he saw that. And yeah,
the Victor kill for Quad. Yeah, go ahead.
Frote's just got a few seconds left to keep praying, hoping nothing goes wrong. Quat knocking out or killing Vic, getting that first kill, but it's not going to be quick enough. It's not going to be quick enough. It's
nowhere near quick enough.
That's 9-7 for Frote. Oh my goodness. Or 9-7 for Quat, but Frote gets the map. Whew.
I am literally collapsed on my desk right now.
Oh my goodness, I'm starving. I told myself I'd just go eat after the match, and I was like, yeah, that won't be too long, right? Oh my goodness,
Two
we are taking
hours.
it as deep as
No, wait.
possible.
1 hour and 40 minutes later, we're still going. It is 9-7 now. It is confirmed. We now enter
7,
the
9.
first of the 2 RNG maps.
And we have got one of the greatest Hitman maps I think ever made. And then also...
And the other one is Hokkaido.
Damn it, you did the bit before I did.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, it is just a layup. Yeah, no, I think we've got a map, obviously, that everyone universally loves. Up next, if we get past the map that not a lot of people love in Ambrose. Frote will be hoping we see Hokkaido. Quat would be happy to not play it again for another few months. As we move here to Ambrose Island, could this map be the decider in RR19? 8-4 for Quat, 12-12 for Frote, 320 PB or 317 PB on Quat's end, 331 on Frote's. Not a big gap, but both very near where you'd expect based on the meta of this map, which is very consistent.
Indeed. I personally think that Ambrose is a fine map.
Look, I agree.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't hate
But
it as much. You know?
But it is a bit stale for Roulette. That can't be denied. It is a smidge stale.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's the worst map. I don't even know if I'd say it's my second worst map, but it is.
No.
It's boring. I think that's fair to say. The only thing that really even kind of spices it up is like all the melee items, but you know, you could go several matches without seeing.
No falling object is a bit funny.
Yeah, there are a couple unique kills.
Aka electrocution, you do it in the cage. That's also a bit funny.
Yeah. The
Loud Live Null.
I was gonna say if we get Loud Live Null,
Virtual Dream.
Yeah, if we get Loud Live Null, you could have a bit of a knowledge test, seeing if these players know the window where you can get that kill and not delay Aka. So yeah, there's a couple of ways this could be interesting. A lot of ways where it could be very straightforward though. So we'll have to see. 20 seconds out from this one. 9-7 is the score in the RR19 Grand Final. We are going to Ambrose. Will Quat be able to win Russia's first RR? Will Frote be able to keep the bid for his fifth alive? We will see.
Starts in 10 seconds. 9.
Here goes nothing. The
7,
spin is
5,
no crit of consumed poison as the hippie, and Aka with a loud shotgun as the cook.
Huh. So you got a loud Aka kill, you got consumed for Null, and the consumed disguise is hippie. The unfortunate thing is hippie's almost kind of a weirder disguise if you have like a more normal kill. But with consumed, you could just set it up and run that way. Frote getting in a bit earlier than Quad, although I do believe Quad has more stream delay.
Frote, of course. I mean, both our players starting off at the fishing spot by the restaurant, which is... I mean, it makes sense for the consumed poison, no. Otherwise, you would not see this sort of starting location on Ambrose.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, there are maybe some little intricacies you can do to slightly change how quickly Noel gets to this. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't know if either player is doing them. But both players setting up from the same start and going to head over to, as always, drop this bomb and then go grab the hippie.
Indeed. I'm running out of things to say. Frote drops the bomb.
Yeah, that's what he did. So that's at a certain point, that's all we can say without jinxing someone. As Quat goes to do the same, Frote
Yeah.
setting up a little quick cook grab.
Quad hits a slam dunk with the bomb. As Frote, as you said, set up the cook, knocked him out, got the disguise.
And yeah, Frote gonna head the way of the hippie, while Quat doing exactly what he was just a few moments ago. Slight lead for Frote appears here.
In for Fun is scaring me in the chat, saying that placing doesn't do the job, no? In response to Quat placing the explosive. I but I think guards can still see placed mines, but I have been wrong before in Hitman logic, so now I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it would have made a difference, but I wouldn't claim to know for certain either. One difference that someone in chat did mention, Frote shot to wake up the cook immediately, whereas Quat woke them up with the alarm when they got there. So that should be something slightly quicker on Frote's end as well. So yeah, you'd have to say it just looks a little speedier for them, a little quicker. And yeah, now just a waiting game.
There's the guard on Quat and just preventing Quat from knocking out the hippies. There we go. There we go. Frote gets the consumed kill. Quat will get it in just a moment. Now in the hippie disguise.
Just a matter of taking out Akka.
Please. Putting those bodies behind the rock is so annoying, but it's fine.
The Frote gets the kill. He's on the way out. Quad gets his a little later. Still a slight deficit for him. And yeah, both players going to be able to approach Akka as she gets to this perfect area for the loud kill. Oh, but Frote did panic the guard with that security cam shot.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Frote is gonna knock out Akka.
Bring her over by the box before he shoots so that he has as little time as possible to wait while...
Yeah, and I mean, like, the guards are just out there anyway, just being panicked, and they're gonna get panicked anyway with the shot.
And that's that.
Okay. Okay. That's a second whoosh as well. That's a third whoosh. Just running out. Just fine. That's a fourth whoosh. Five, that's a fifth whoosh, and the fifth whoosh does it. I am going to bed.
Oh my goodness, that could be it. Oh my goodness, will Quat be able to get it cleanly now? Oh my god, they must have called out for the search and the guard turned around because I don't think he bumped him. Oh my goodness, he was just moments away from getting that kill off cleanly. Quat, though, gets the kill off. As long as he doesn't get pinged by cameras, he should have a safer way out. Oh my goodness, the bomb didn't go off. Oh my goodness, the bomb didn't... Did the bomb work?
The bomb didn't go off. The bomb didn't work. Okay, who wants to make an trip into the cave? Yippee!
Okay, so let's see how well versed Quat's cave knowledge is real quick. I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna lie. Normally, I think I'm a pretty talkative person. I can figure out what to... I genuinely, I do not know what to say right now. What do we even do? What's happening?
Just, okay, look. if we just look at what Quad is doing here, right? Quad is going towards the broken boat. Quad is going to get a militia disguise, maybe? Question mark. I don't know, but
I don't even. I just. Is that why he's over here? Like, is it to get the?
What was that noise?
I don't know if he.
I mean that's what I would suspect, but
now
I could
he's
be
now he's
completely
running
wrong.
back. I think maybe he didn't
Yeah,
have one.
now.
Oh my goodness! I think it's the problem is Frote is very much hard capped at when they can get out here. They cannot get out. I think I'd say, but whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! 2-minute lead for Frote.
How high pitched my voice was.
2-minute lead for Frote.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Quat setting up the consumed kill. Frote making sure he's got everything taken care of with the hippie. Waiting on this consumed kill. He'll switch into it in a moment and wait for that to tick off.
My stomach hurts.
This is something else. Oh my goodness. So yeah, both players are capped on when they can get out of here with the Aka kill, so it's certainly not one that Quat's going to be able to Oh, and they're still placing it. Is that they're still placing it? Yeah. I don't know if if it was a matter of where they placed it that was wrong, or you just can't place it. I've always thrown it. I've never done anything else.
Are you into biochemistry?
Yeah, I mean they've won 8 maps on they've won this map 8 times, right, or 5 times? I mean, surely they must have done it before.
Sorry, I'm still trying my best to recover. I just saw that I just see the bar for Frote just filling up, and it's not a whoosh. Like, it's not a whoosh at all, but even just seeing that for like a fraction of a second is making me jumpy. That's how bad my mental state is in right now.
As Frote getting to the moment of truth once again. Dumps the guard.
For
has
the
right
love of
disguise.
God, Frote, please distract the guard
shotgun.
who's outside the hut.
Just going for
please.
it. Oh, he drops it.
And that's that. The rest will pick
Oh.
It's time
And he
to go.
switches into disguise. This should make it easier to get out. Don't trip the camera. He doesn't.
Are we done? You're climbing down the
Climbing
roof.
to the exit.
You're climbing. Okay. 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 I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not.
Just gotta grab this key. Shouldn't be spotted by the NPC, and oh my goodness.
I'll let them.
Oh my goodness, Cab. Oh my goodness. We are headed to
Never.
a decider at 9-9.
Never have I ever had the absolute honor
9,
of being on a finals cast like this and having a map come down to 9-9.
Oh my goodness.
It is literally anybody's game.
Yeah.
You
I-
you want to
you-
talk
you-
about card shuffling? You want to talk about card shuffling?
You'd,
The deck has been shuffled.
you'd have to say
thoroughly.
though. You'd have to say though that probably if you just had to pick, the momentum's in Frote's end. He's won the last 2 maps. The one before that was a draw. I mean he's gotten of the last 6 points available, he's won 5 of them. It's going to be a mental task for Quat to regain here. I mean, both players on match point. Unless, God forbid, we get a draw here, this map will decide the tournament. An immense amount of mental pressure in both directions, and that's where we're headed. Frote 1-0 historically versus Quat, 19-14 record. On the other end, 8-8 for Quat, a 325 PB. So, a slight advantage on the record and the PB for Frote. Not, you wouldn't say his favorite map based on the statistics, but not a bad one, certainly. And probably a little less polished on Quat's end, but who knows who those results came up against. Who knows anything at this point? Who knows anything at this point?
I need to read out this comment from In for Fun because this is important. So this is the 4th ever untimed map in a grand final. The previous ones being Roulette Rivals 1 Xbox bracket, Ducker versus Pokered with a 5-5. Roulette Rivals World Championship 2020 with In for Fun versus Yanini at 9-9, like today.
So we have had a 9-9 before.
We have had a 9-9 before, but that was a little under 6 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
And then finally we have Roulette Rivals 9, the PC bracket, Danny Buta versus In for Fun, 7-7.
Yeah. So it has been years, maybe 3+ years, 4 years since we had the last untimed map. Oh my goodness, what a time for it to come. Oh my goodness.
Cheers!
This is something else, as we are now 2 minutes out from the map that will decide whether Russia wins its first RR, whether Quat wins his first RR, or whether Frote does the impossible, wins his 5th RR 5 years after he won his 4th. Both Quat and Frote just a minute 30 away from a defining map in their careers for sure. And where will it go? We can only guess at this point. Quat getting in some aim practice.
The aim is important in these trying times. 1 minute and about 10 seconds until we arrive.
Whew. All right. So yeah, their personal history 1-0 for Frote. Let me see if I can figure out when that match was. That was in their very first match ever. RRWC 2023 in Quat's first tournament. So been quite a while since these two have played Hokkaido in a competitive match. Surely in their casuals they've played recently. But not much else to say here. This is it.
For those of you joining in just now and don't know what Roulette is, hi! Welcome in to the greatest match of the greatest game mode in recent memory. You're about to find out what Roulette is.
Yep, and we are 10 seconds out away from finding what this spin will be. Is this me or you, Cab? I can't even remember at this point.
Go ahead. You
Okay.
have earned this.
Poison the stem cells for Eric Soders as the Morgue Doctor. NTKO Yuki with the Cleaver as resort staff. Where will these players go? Going to the surgery room for Frote, while Quat going to the morgue.
Are we seriously going to have different strategies for the final map? Oh my god, we're having different strategies for the final map. There's no way.
All right. Well, where will this take us? Oh my goodness. Frote immediately heading downstairs.
Quatilyti immediately going for the stash and staying downstairs, mind you, will calmer the first Morgue Doctor and then knock out the second as Frote poisons the stem cells.
So yeah, Quat.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk over you.
Quat
Go ahead.
setting up the stem cells here.
Yeah,
triggering
so
them after they're poisoned.
Both of them will be going for Soders first, just with like different strategies for it. Frote being ever so slightly faster with just a few seconds, but Quatilyti having some unfortunate timing with this lady nurse here. Lady surgeon, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude like that. That was I'll take the L for that. Go ahead.
Respect her title. As we run through here, and as you said, Frote slightly ahead, about 10 seconds you'd have to say. Quat doing a bit of body dumping. And now it's just Frote's just watching. Just observing.
My man is not just watching. I will bet $100 that there's 1,000 thoughts running through Frote's mind. Each and every second.
Yeah,
of this
never been tougher to be cool than this moment. As both players head closer to Yuki, Quat got his resort staff grabbed down. Meanwhile, Frote.
Like they're going for different resort staff grabs. Frote seems to be going for the one by the looking at the fish here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Quat went and got a calmer grab that was a bit less stressful. And yeah, Frote looks like Frote. Yeah, Frote is going for these two.
What? Quat is now knocking out the people by the fish tank. Huh? No, there is a reason behind this. I trust this. Yes, because now you are going to get Yuki in this hallway, and you just have everything set up, everything isolated. Both of them are by the same door, by the same hallway.
You just have to spend less time. You just can't spend time in your menu at this point. That's what this is. You can't spend time in the menu.
Yep. Okay. Just hold. Just hold. Everyone hold positions.
And yeah, it looks like Frote about 3-ish seconds ahead in terms of his Yuki, which would line up with the IGT.
There's the briefcase, bro.
Yeah, and you'd have to say maybe about 2 seconds ahead.
That is Yuki Yamazaki.
Oh my god. Oh,
it's just going to depend on if they can get this clean, how they exit. I mean, how quickly they navigate the menus. And Quat doesn't go for a disguise. Quat's just gunning it to the end. Could that be the difference?
Why does that guard enforce the resort staff? I don't understand. Goes a bit of a round way.
Quat finishes first.
Ah!
Frote hasn't gotten the oh my goodness, Frote gets a late photo finish. Was that...
No. It's like 1 second. It's literally like...
Did it just take a second to process? I can't tell if it was a processing issue or if they hit the button late. Oh my god, it's 337! They both had 337! They're split by 5 score! They're split by 5 individual score points. Oh my goodness. So what is the official lead for Quat? Let's see. The official lead for Quat, 1.2 seconds. When we had a photo finish earlier, Quat loaded for 0.2 seconds extra. If that was the same here, it would put Quat at 1.4, and we would go to a 11th map? Would it be? Okay, I'm so bad at math. I think it would be an 11th map.
The rule. I'm
But
checking them right now.
it's a different it's a different map. We could have different loads. Did they both
Is it?
preload? It's like, oh no, I'm talking about versus the Bangkok photo finish. Sorry.
Okay.
Because I think if we play again, yeah, it's Hokkaido again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, keep talking.
Cab, when I tell you, I'm literally the last 30 seconds of that map, I started standing up and I moved my monitor and my mic up to accommodate. I'm still standing. This is crazy.
Good.
Yanini is typing.
Wait, what? Already?
Yanini is typing. Could they have the result already? What will be the verdict in this RR19 Grand Final? A first Roulette Rivals title at stake for Quatilyti. A fifth on the line for Frote. Their first coming their fourth coming half a decade ago. We are all just waiting this crucial result in the narrative of this great tournament, this unbelievably chaotic, upset-filled tournament that is coming down to the last possible photo finish, the last map. What will the result be? You need to stop typing. They need to be sure. And they're typing again. I can't watch.
Much for you then. I'll read it out. The millisecond that it sent. Okay! Quality loaded once for 2.3 seconds. Frote loaded once for 2.0 seconds. After adjusting for load, Quad finished 1.5 seconds earlier, which is within the draw window. The map is therefore declared a draw, and due to this being the final map, we will replay Hokkaido.
Oh my god! The score bug doesn't even know what to do. Is it not? I think it's supposed to be 10-10. Oh my goodness. We're playing Hokkaido again. I cannot believe this.
Fucking building again.
I cannot believe this. We will play Hokkaido a second time.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm sitting for the rest of the match. I think this is going to be a stand the rest of the way type of situation. Oh my goodness. Oh
You know
my
what?
goodness.
Since I do not have the capability to even talk about the match right now, I'm just gonna share a personal anecdote. Ever since I don't know which Roulette Rivals tournament, but at some point I got myself this beautiful standing desk. So whenever I'm casting a Roulette Rivals match, I just raise this up and I can just stand up for the entirety of the match. And by golly gee, it has been so fun to...
It's the type of match
It's
where you
good.
need it. This is the type of match where you
This
need
is the
it.
type of match where it's needed. For every match for at least like 2026 and 2025, I have casted standing. I will say that.
We are in rare air. This is such uncharted ground. The overlay doesn't even know how to keep up. The score is actually 10-10, not 9-9, but we have never reached this score ever. So in a first to 10 match, it says first to 10. It's actually going to be first to 11 or actually first to 12, because if we get to 11, we just go again.
No. Wait, please, no. Wait, no.
So we will see. The head-to-head isn't even right now because it's 1-0-1 now. Oh my goodness. This is just the type of... The last map doesn't count. It's supposed to be 9-9. Okay. It'll be 10-10 in all of our hearts and heads and dreams forever. As these players suit up to go again in Hokkaido after they were split by just a second and a half on their last go. Can there be more separation this time around? Will one of these players decide this match in their favor? Just 15 seconds away. Cab, I didn't think I would say this, but do you want to take the second Hokkaido spin?
Sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, the second Hokkaido spin is Soders throw the heart into the trash can. As the Morgue Doctor. Hey, Morgue Doctor! 2 for 2. And Yuki Yamazaki with an SMG as the handyman instead of the sword staff.
Quat starting handyman. Yet to see. Yep, so will Frote. Just wait. Frote had a little bit more delay, it looked like. Doing a little bit more in his loadout as well. But getting in not too far behind Quat.
Couldn't they literally do the same strategy as they did last run, except instead of getting the sword staff disguised by the fish, they get the handyman instead? Obviously, them starting handyman implies that starting handyman is faster. It was just food for thought.
It is. It would have been possible. I didn't think for a moment. I was like, "Are we gonna see the exact same thing again?" But I think just knocking out this Yuki handyman kill is a little too good to ignore. With that said, you could certainly go about it the same way. And so, and it is being brought up in chat that this is an illegal heart spin. Heart is illegal now in the patch.
Oh, thank God! It's illegal in the patch. I thought you meant it was illegal in the
Sorry, not an
tournament.
illegal spin.
Okay.
I don't think.
Oh my God! Stop playing with my heart.
And so,
I can't take anymore.
Frote does knock out the ISO and kill a little quicker, but they are diverging directions already.
Yes, they are. Frote going up the stairs. Quad going the way that is not the stairs. Past the laundry room. Past the restored staff. Right. Smoothing through the kitchen, Frote is doing. Egg in hand. Not from the kitchen, just a custom egg.
And he gets the Morgue Doctor.
What the heck? Oh my God, that's an egg on the Morgue Doctors from Frote7. That was an explosion.
So how will they deal?
Okay, yeah, and Quad drops the egg for the bodyguards.
And Frote doesn't know! Frote didn't know! Frote wasn't aware Quat was. That could be the difference.
Frote.
He doesn't know!
Frote!
And that's it! Quat has won his first Roulette Rivals Championship.
Run! I'm probably mispronouncing that, but the point is, congratulations, Quat, and congratulations for taking home the first title to Russia. Very, very, very well done.
What a heartbreaking way to lose for Frote.
You have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm talking over you.
No. It's crazy.
I jumped so high into the air the moment the rip happened.
Oh my goodness.
I have definitely bonked onto the floor so hard that my neighbor downstairs definitely could have heard it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel so energized yet so exhausted at the same time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Quad! No! Welcome in!
I can't like. There's like 2 months. Oh man, it's like such a cinema.
Wait 1 second.
I'm too loud. Sorry.
Yeah, no. It was just
Those
sorry, go on the
last 2 months,
microphone.
like my heart is like it's beating. I don't know, 200 BPMs. I don't know. GG's Frote. It was a cinema to be sure. It's probably the most insane match I ever played.
Yeah, it was a crazy
Uh,
one for sure. I mean, yeah, you said very nerve wracking, very tight. I mean, how were you feeling when you saw that last Hokkaido was a photo finish?
I was like, no way I'm gonna play this again. Because I know we have like pretty cool loads, so and like we have like for the finish time on Bangkok, I believe, right?
Yep.
It was less
Yep.
than 2 seconds, like for the finish. It's like insane. I don't know.
Yeah, and
It's probably
oh no,
the way
sorry.
it ended. I mean, like the way it ended is probably was kind of maybe destined, but I really thought that one out to win. So yeah, just wrote it was insane match and insane tourney for you from you. Oh,
Yeah, well, of course, congrats. I mean, I don't know if you've seen or you know exactly how it happened yet, but even in that last Hokkaido, but
no,
before
how I can know I
before
didn't like watch stream.
before the heart, Frote was found illegally grabbing the heart because of that change.
Oh, them.
You guys
Yeah,
went.
yeah.
I mean, you might have been 2 seconds ahead of him, 1 second ahead of him at that point. It was so close
Yeah,
yet again.
because I knew that they changed it, so I waited while they like got sedated and yeah.
Yeah, that was the big difference.
And also, I kindly want to apologize for first map chunk. I didn't know what I was doing. It's maybe just like much nerves and all that, and yeah.
Oh, you got it there eventually.
Yeah. Also, I wanted maybe to thank everybody who supported me, because like yeah, it was right, and especially like our community, like Skyler, Omnifly, Gleb, Desandra, Malina, Rukin, Mobility, and of course, like everybody from this community. And guys, I love you. And like especially like people that gave me a lot of support, like Channel Rendir, Hash and Daker, Rocky, Gork, Otto, Hausen. Like you guys are perfect. I don't know if it's not you. I don't know why I would place it still, because we have such a nice and friendly community, so we can like just play it and enjoy ourselves. So yeah, this again, Frote. It means really a lot to me to finally win this thing after like 4 years, I think. So yeah, it was really great. Thank you, everybody.
Well, that's. I had one more question, and then if Cab has any, we can go to him. But I was just gonna say, I mean, I know this is the first title for you, but it's also the first title for Russian Roulette.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a lot of
it
Russian
means
players. I
really a
mean, how does
lot.
that feel?
Yeah, it feels like I couldn't like mess up, because yeah, it's now or never. Because yeah, it has a lot of like weight for me and like for Russian community. So yeah, it's really nice. And finally get a title, and I really like fought this one, because man, because you know what, like I don't know if you guys know, but probably maybe Scuffy and Joker had this one, or maybe not, because when the score hit like 11-9 or whatever, like the final score, I didn't hear like 11, because like Hitmops is not supposed to say 11. It's like it's like a 10, so it was like 9, and that's it. So that's we don't try this one for sure,
Yeah,
but yeah,
the
fine.
the overlay wasn't either. Like we
Yeah,
it still said 1-0 and 0 instead of 1-0 and 1
yeah,
because like
it
why would
wasn't
you ever
prepared for
expect?
such a cinema match.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cabin, do you have anything to ask?
Nope. Quad, I salute you, and that
thank you,
is
Kyle.
all.
Yeah,
You deserve to rest after all of
yeah,
this.
I will for sure. I'm like really exhausted mentally and like can't really launch this game because like I was saying like this is like last time and I don't have to play it like for a few months, so it's better be a good ride. So yeah, we can probably make it happen. A really nice match. And yeah, it's a great one. GG's Frote once again. Like sorry that you didn't like win after like finally getting in the final, but it's still great that you're playing after all those years and like preparing such tournaments like after all those years. It's like it's generational, man. GG's. It wouldn't be like possible without you and like all the people in this community. So yeah, GG's.
Well, yeah, man, we appreciate getting to watch you
GG.
and the whole Russian community and everybody in the community for being here for this incredible match. I just got to say
Yeah,
congrats again, Quat.
yeah. Thank you, guys. Oh,
All right. Well, I think that's all to be said after one of the greatest,
yes.
most
See you guys.
stressful,
Thank you again.
tense finals. You have a good one, Quat. The absolutely incredible stuff. Wild. Any final thoughts, Cap?
Good night. I am going to bed forever.
We could all use it after that one, huh? All right, y'all. Well, thank you to Cab for joining me. Thank you to Yanini for adminning. Thank you to Quat and Frote for putting on an incredible show. Thank you to everyone who participated in this tournament that makes these tournaments happen every year several times. It's such an incredible community effort. And thanks to all the viewers for watching and making this experience truly special. I think me and Cab...
Thank you. And thank you for being such a wonderful host.
Yeah, thank you, Cab. And thank you for being such a great co-caster. I mean, I think everybody just came together amazingly to make this such an incredible tournament and final. So thanks to everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one. With that, for me and Cab signing us off for RR19. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye-bye.